Empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind.
Hey guys, and welcome to World of Tanks with me, Alexander. I turned the sound on this down actually, just so I can talk through this replay real quick. This is a recent replay of myself playing World Tanks with Nick and James Inglesma on the Battle Lakefield in the STB-1 Tier 10 Chinese Heavy Tank. The STB-1 is one of my favourite tanks, and this is an above average game replay for me. And I just want to showcase a World Tanks game about once a week on my my YouTube channel, just to show you what I enjoy with the game and show you some top player gameplay. This is me starting off early. Lakefield, there's a couple things. I'm going to switch into the mouse every once in a while. The bridge here, the sort of, not really a bridge, people call it a bridge sometimes. The middle of the map, the road in the middle of the map is scouted by light tanks early. Usually tanks will sit around here, and in fact what I start off doing this game is blind firing a couple bushes to see if I hit anyone. You don't really know. If you see your shot, or rather if your shot disappears, it means it hit a tank. If you see it hit the ground, like that one there did, you know there's no tank in that bush, or at least where you shot. Top players, if they have enough ammunition, will usually get a few shots off here. I snapshot the Batchat pretty quickly, wasn't fully aimed in, but still hit him. It's a decent tank, the Batchat, but that Batchat player made a pretty terrible play in that bush, and staying hidden in that bush is only good if you don't get spotted, which he has been. He's still on 1400 health, but that disappears. That shot was well aimed. It should have gone into his cupola there, the commander's hatch. Top of his tank is a weak spot, and I'm only firing normal rounds. There's three types of ammunition. There's normal rounds, gold or special premium rounds, and then high explosive, which you'd use for. You could fire high explosive at Batchat. Its armor is extremely poor. There's so many nuances to this game. One of them is the spotting mechanic. Once you shoot and get spotted, or if you just get spotted in general and you have 6th sense on your commander, which I do, that little symbol lights up, tells you, hey, you were spotted 6 seconds ago. It's also called 6th sense. So as and when you get spotted, if you have 6th sense, 6 seconds later that light will go off. And in fact, a good showing is this Batchat on the road here. He will get spotted soon, and his 6th sense, which you usually rely on to tell him when he's spotted so he doesn't die immediately, takes 6 seconds, and in those 6 seconds something can happen. See, that Batchat's actually been spotted there. I flick over, he takes a pot shot at me, I disappear. I'm using this ridge line pretty effectively to see if I see if there's a shot to the Jagdpanzer 100. There isn't. I'm going to sneak forward. That Batchat is somewhere over here, I'm pretty sure, so I blind fire him once or twice. I know I don't hit him because I hit him later and he's still on the same amount of health. He gets respotted here by the T-100 light tank, American Tier 10 light tank. And yeah, he doesn't realize he spotted the Batchat because he doesn't get hit immediately. And when he does get hit, 2 shots simultaneously kill him. So 6th sense is very helpful to have, but you must also understand and learn when you naturally would be spotted anyway, or else you're going to die. Anyway, in fact, I believe he gets lit here pretty quickly. This spot where my tank is right now is a good spot for shooting, either into the city, there he is, he gets lit. And see, he's still sitting there, doesn't realize it, and then all of a sudden gets destroyed, gets blapped completely. You ought to know, like, I sort of have a sort of 6th sense. Here I fire, I miss this guy, and I pull back immediately because I think, oh, I might be lit. Then I realise I probably wasn't. That guy was far enough away from me where he probably wasn't going to light me, so I pop back up. Having a sort of 6th sense into knowing when you're likely lit is important. Another very important thing is reading the map down below you. In fact, I sometimes magnify the map even larger. Right now I realise, hey, city, we're overwhelmingly odds in that city, and we're 3-0 up already. I think we're going to push this and win this right away. So I make an aggressive play. I end up taking quite a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter because we win the game and I don't die. So damage is there to be played with. There's no real penalty to losing it. A few credits to repair a tank, but that's almost negligible at this point in the game, in this level in the game. I tried to thread a shot through to the Object 2704, but Object 268 doesn't work. The projector is behind that rock. I make a play here. I see the STB-1. He tried to side scrape me. Works if you have armor. STB-1 doesn't. However, I got a cheeky bounce off in him by angling my tank. If you angle your tank to a point where the shot comes in at like, I think it's above 70 degrees, it's called an auto bounce angle. I realise there are tanks around this corner, but I don't really want to push because I will take damage. Then I realise it's now 5-0, I need some more damage in this game. I poke round, the Centurion is there, I shoot him, he shoots me. Couple of shots there into the Centurion, keep pushing on. At this point 6-0, only 12,000 health left. All these top players in this game want to go and get more damage themselves, so it sort of becomes a race for damage, aggressive play. This STB1 does a lot of damage to me, in fact, considering how little I do to him. I go for the track shot, but it ends up killing him anyway, so it doesn't really matter. 9,000 damage left on the enemy team, we're on 18,000 ourselves. The health indicator, brilliant snapshot by myself, it bounced and then James follows up and gets the kill. I try to thread a shot through into this 3105, but it doesn't work. You can get really lucky with snapshots, you can get really unlucky with snapshots, it all depends on RNG. RNG giveth, RNG taketh away. That's the way it goes in World of Tanks. So there's 3 artillery, or 1 artillery, a tank destroyer and a medium tank around here, and I'm kind of surprised that the Batchat, the AMX 105 don't push in harder. The artillery kind of blaps the Batchat and the Batchat rushes around pretty recklessly. Our artillery slams them both for about 600 damage, and I pop around the corner, and my first shot here, I don't know where it goes, but it totally misses or bounces off the back of the STB one there, the STI one there. Finish him off for my 3rd kill of the game. I realised the Object 268 was going to kill me, he could easily kill me at the health I'm on, but it doesn't really matter. I finish him off, 4th kill of the game. There are 2 tanks left in the game, and I'm 2 kills away from a Top Gun, which is 6 kills in a battle. More rarer trophies to get. I snapshot the 100 beautifully, and then I time my attack here on the A. So 1 shot, there we go, shut him down, 6th kill of the game. Actually, a pretty good game, 4,400 damage dealt. No assistance damage, but that's because the game was kind of over by the time we pushed in. James did well, and so did Nick. It was a pretty easy one, 15-2, so then he killed 2 of our tanks, and that was the end there as well. There's not much to say about it other than there's a few similarities between World of Tanks and Steam, I think. Driving vehicles around, clicking, positioning, reading the map, reading the gameplay is huge. You guys should check it out. Anyway, that's all from me. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.